त्वदीयपादपङ्कजं नमामि देवि नर्मदे नमामि देवि नर्मदे नमामि देवि नर्मदे.
Namaste children. In the series My India, My Pride, Holy Rivers, we have studied 4 rivers Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari and Saraswati. Today, let us learn about the 5th river Narmada. As you all know, there are 7 holy rivers named Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmade, Sindhu and Kaveri. Among these, Narmada is the holiest. She is also called Reva and Purva Ganga. It is said that just a view of the river cleanses our sins. Interestingly, legend goes that when Ganga feels polluted due to her worshippers who take a dip, she comes in the form of a black cow to have a purifying bath in Narmada. River Narmada originates at the meeting point of Vindhya, Mekhala and Satpura ranges. The place is called Amarakanthak. It is known as the Tirtharaj, the king of pilgrimages. The forests surrounding Amarakanthak contain a rich variety of medicinal plants. There is an interesting story behind the birth of the river. In mythological times, Shiva, the lord of destruction, sat meditating. His intense concentration made him break into a sweat. As it rolled down, it got collected in a tank. Eventually, this overflowed as the Narmada or Shankari, Shankara's daughter. Every pebble on the riverbed is supposed to take the shape of a Shivalinga. This beautiful nature is full of surprises and wonders. Today, let us study one such wonder. All the rivers that originate between west side of the Western Ghats flow east and join Bay of Bengal, but river Narmada flows in the opposite direction from Ganga and Yamuna and join Arabian Sea. There is a mythological story related to this. Let us see what that story is. Narmada was the daughter of King Mekhala. Sonbhadra was the prince of a neighboring place. King Mekhala receives the official proposal of marriage from Sonabhadra to marry Narmada. When Sonabhadra was coming towards his bride's place in a slow procession, the curious and impatient Narmada sent her hairdresser Johila to check out the groom. Johila wore Narmada's dress and jewellery and went to meet Sonabhadra. Sonabhadra saw Johila in Narmada's attire, thought she is Narmada and got chatting with Johila and found her rather enchanting. When Narmada realized that her groom-to-be was enjoying Johila's company, she got angry and stormed out of the house and flowed in the opposite direction, never to return. She started flowing westward from east. It flows through central India as the 5th largest river on the Indian subcontinent. It is believed that a dip in this river or just the view of the river washes away all sins. That is why it is called one of the holy rivers. There are several dams built on river Narmada which provide water for irrigation and produce electricity. One such dam is Sardar Sarovar Dam in Kavadia, Gujarat. This is one of the biggest dams in India. The tallest statue of the world, the Statue of Unity, is built on the banks of this river near Sardar Sarovar Dam at Kevadia in Gujarat. The holy city of Ujjain is situated on the banks of this river. Children, do you remember we had discussed 4 places where Amrit fell when Garuda was flying away with the pot? Yes, they are Prayagraj, Nasik, Haridwar and Ujjain. Every 12 years, Kumbh Mela takes place here. Children, do you recall why Kumbh Mela takes place once in 12 years? Yes, you are right. It coordinates with the revolution of Brahaspati, which takes 12 years to complete one revolution around Sun. The date, time and location of Kumbh Mela depends upon the position of the Sun, the planet Jupiter and Moon. The Mahakaleshwar temple at Ujjain on the banks of river Narmada is one of the 18 Mahashakti Pithas. Shakti Pithas are shrines that are believed to have enshrined with the presence of Shakti due to the falling of body parts of the corpse of Sati Devi when Shiva carried it. The upper lip of Sati Devi is said to have fallen here, and the Shakti is called as Mahakali. Children, do you know who is Shakti? What happened to her and why Shiva carried her corpse? Let us learn about that. The story of Shakti Pitha begins with Prajapati Daksha, the son of Lord Brahma. Children, you have already heard about Daksha Prajapati in Saptarshis, isn't it? His 17 daughters were married by Kashyapa Maharshi, who is believed to be the father of all living beings. He had one more daughter who was called Dakshayani or Sati, a human incarnation of goddess Adishakti, who grew up admiring and adoring the tales and legends of Lord Shiva. She prayed to Shiva. When Shiva appeared before her, she asked him to marry her. Shiva agreed and married her. Daksha Prajapati did not like Shiva and did not respect him. When he came to know about Sati's marriage to Shiva, he was furious that his daughter got married to Shiva without his consent. Once, Daksha organizes a huge yajna, invites everybody except Shiva and Sati. Sati thinks that her father may have made a mistake and despite a denial of Shiva, proceeded to the yajna to join a family. Sati was escorted by Nandi and Rudraganas. Daksha ignores his daughter's entry. When everybody asks Sati about her husband's absence, Daksha openly ridiculed Shiva. Devi Sati could not take the insults about her husband and thus produces yogic fire and ends her life to unite with Bhagavan. Shiva comes to know about the incident is very furious. He pulls out his jata and bangs it on the mountain. Veerabhadra comes out of the jata and Shiva orders him to destroy the yajna and kill Daksha. Children, do you remember the folk dance Veeragase? Yes, it is this story that is depicted in the dance form. Later, Shiva goes to the spot and takes the body of Sati from the fire and starts dancing with it. The world was terrorized from this Tandava Nritya, and to stop this Nritya, Vishnu uses his Sudarshana Chakra and completely cuts the Sati's body into pieces. Sati's body parts have fallen at various places in India and Sri Lanka. Wherever these parts have fallen, the places are called Shakti Pithas. There are 18 such places and they are called Ashtadasha Shakti Pithas. As per another theory, there are 51 or 108 Shakti Pithas by various accounts, of which 18 are named as Mahashakti Pithas. One among them is at Ujjain, on the banks of the river Narmada. We will be learning about all the 18 Shakti Pithas in our next video. Thank you for watching, children. We have used the materials and pictures from various sites to create this video. We give credit to the creators and sincerely thank the sources of all the pictures and materials used here.